Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Late night money. Look headline. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Picks, parlays, and bookie blasters. Make sure come on over to Winning Free Picks and Max Wagers because that's where I am 7 days a week with your midday money show. You don't want to miss midday money. 7 days a week. Yours truly. I got Tim Morrow with me too. Takes care of all the NBA, NHL side of things sometimes if I don't have anything going. But let us begin with some. We got a comment already. Shannon's in the house. Shannon, I took it on the chin today. Losing day. Couldn't catch a break. Kansas City in the under got there, and it's all downhill from there. Bears blowing the game. Bills. I knew the Bills were in trouble. I had Bills 9.5. Browns didn't get it done. Dallas in the under. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Colts, big win. Now, here's the thing with that, King D. Matt Ryan comes into play. I didn't know Matt Ryan was quarterbacking. I'll take Matt Ryan plus some points as opposed to the young gun Sam. And I said in the show today, dude, this guy's. If the Raiders don't fire this cat tomorrow, what are they doing? What are they doing? So, Bears blew it. Yeah, Browns. What happened there? I mean, and that was a weird line, right? I mean, we had Browns early at 5.5 here. We did the show last week. Weird. Niners not going to cover it. Look, what's that? It's about halftime now, right? 13-10, I think. So, but listen. This is my first, I think, losing day of the season. Well, it's you hit 70%. It's going to happen, but it is what it is. On the flip side, the college basketball. What do I got? 3, 6, 7, 7-3 right now. I got St. Mary's under 122. Looks pretty good. So, I mean, I have a nice 10 and 3 day of college hoops, but when you go 2-6 at NFL, what am I going to do? Bad day. Cowboys, yeah. Listen, that came on. I told my son, I was like, they're losing. I said, there comes the kiss of death, Dan. Yep. Well, Dak those 2 interceptions, you know you're in trouble. No, you're in trouble. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I mean, listen, I'm still gonna have a winning day because college basketball was good to me. So let's get right into it. What am I gonna do? I can't win them all. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to win them all. But what am I gonna do here? Again, ring that bell, folks. Come on in. Thursday night, Titans, Green Bay. This line's already moved. It's a. I got to go down here and get the sheet. So at 9:00, obviously it's a little later than that. This line was a 2.5, even a 3 in some spots. So we got like Green Bay. I got Green Bay at 2-1 after today's win. And this was the Green Bay team I was expecting to see most of the year, right? Decent defense. You got running game going a little bit. And the Titans, I'm just not buying Tannehill to beat Aaron Rodgers here. Give me some Green Bay. Panthers, Ravens. This one's still sitting around the same. 12.5 points. Not much movement on this one. Although, no, that's a lie. I'm sorry. It's a 13 and a 44. It's a 13. Actually, I'll pull up the live. Hopefully, it doesn't freeze as I go to the live screen on the same computer. Sometimes it does. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm seeing some 12.5s now. So back down to 12.5s all over the place, and basically a 44 set in this Raven game. No opinion on this. Believe it or not, I'd lean Ravens. All right, the Panthers look good on the Thursday night against the Falcons, who are terrible on defense. And I got a rested Ravens bunch. We had them on Monday going into their bye week. How about a little tease action here, maybe? Give me the Ravens. Bills. Now, we had the Bills at 9.5. Came in this show. Here they are right now at a 6.5. And this line's moved. It's an 8.5. Now, even nines at some spots. Uh, I did play the Bills in the contest at a 3.5 because I was like, give me, if I get a Case Keenum, I take a shot. Now, you can't say it'll be the same kind of game with him playing. Things are going to play out differently. What are you going to do? Josh Allen's throwing picks in the end zone again? Fumbling? Oh, excuse me. Fumbling at the goal line? I don't mind. This Cleveland team, though, I had Cleveland today as well. They look bad. I thought this was going to be a big spot for them. I mean, the line movement, I don't know. I think it's Tua's MVP. I think Josh Allen hurt himself badly unless he does something great for the next couple of weeks. But I'll take them here over Cleveland because the Cleveland defense, you had Buffalo's playing sloppy. I look for a big game here. Big game. Probably the over too because the over has moved to 48 in this game as well from a 45, 47, 48. It's gone up. Not shocking because you see the way Miami moved the ball all over the place. And if you're going to have sloppy play from Josh Allen, Cleveland's got some guys who could score. So actually, I'm seeing a 47.5 right now in this game. 47.5 on the live. Let's is this game at halftime yet? I'm waiting for a halftime line. I don't see anything yet. Eagles and the Colts. This is a 10.5 this afternoon. But again, at 9 o'clock, it was a 9.5 and 44. And presently, the same. Actually, I see a 110.5 offshore and a 8.5 in the States. So, not that I'm saying you take a 10.5 and an 8.5 try for a 9-point win. But we get heating for the odds. It is what it is. I'm tired. It's a long day. Here's with the Colts. If you're, and I said, like I said about Jeff Saturday, nice story. The Raiders have to fire their head coach. You just got outplayed with a guy who hasn't been coaching all year. So maybe you got a little life in this 3-win team. And again, laying 10 on the road. This is the Eagles. I don't know. I believe it or not, I want to take the under here. I'd go under the 44. Basically, consensus-wise, it's a 43.5. So let's go under 43.5. Washington Texans 2.5. The Texans. I said that line was odd today at a 5. Screaming for you to take the Giants. Texans had a couple shots to get that back door, could not get in. Do I want to bet this game? I'm not going to bet this game.
Stop it. Get some help.
And neither should you. Neither should you. Let's get to the comments real fast. See what we got going on here. Quinnipiac Live down 110. They were plus 110 down 6. Came back to win against Central Connecticut. I had Central Connecticut today in the free picks. So that was a midday money. We go 3-0 in the midday money with our college hoops today. Not too bad there. So we'll take that. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to say, oh, you should have saw that coming. We're going to put a veteran in there. He sort of knows the playbook as opposed to the rookie. But again, hindsight being 2020. Yeah. I would have been a no play. It definitely would have been a no play. I'm not saying there's no way I was playing the Colts there. Kevin's in the house. First like. That's it. I got one like. Yikes. Illinois basketball tomorrow over Monmouth. They're playing tomorrow, the Illini. I got 3 games. I put a 3-pack of college hoops up for tomorrow. Here they are. 24-point fave, huh? I got this right around that number. So, not interested. No, did not bet that game. 12-1 out to Vegas. Eagles are undefeated. Let's be honest. It's going to come down to that Cowboy game in Dallas. Let Diego money pour in. Go Colts. Yeah, it's going to probably tick up. I mean, it comes in now. The line, dropped a little bit. I think I said, I don't remember. So, yeah, it was a 9.5 when I loaded it up. Actually, it was a 10.5. It dropped the whole point to a 9.5. Like I said, there's a 9.5, there's an 8.5 out there. Let's keep it moving. Jets 4 at the Patriots. But then again, it's a 3.5 now. So someone said, "Hey, I'm going to get that 4, and I'll grab 4 points instead of 3.5." But again, consensus 3.5. There are some fours. Look at it. Well, DraftKings got a 4. Everything else is 3.5s all over the place. Total is a 39. No interest here. Maybe, believe it or not, maybe lean a little Jets. Lean a little Jets. Giants and the Lions. Lions, are you kidding me with that pick six there and that I thought this game, right? And I said Bears. I said let's take I had the Bears, and then midday Monday I said let's go under. I wasn't expecting much from Jared Goff and the Lions outside. Well, lo and behold, we get a 31-30 game, mixed extra point, come back to bite me in the butt. But again, this spot here, why is it 4? And this is again, it's come down since I added this. There's basically it's a 3.5 all over the place. So if you want 4.5, long gone. But I even I wouldn't even take the Lions at 4.5. I'm not gonna take them at 3.5. I'm gonna take them at 4.5. I couldn't, although I think the line's a little off. The Giants have beat bad teams, so I lean Giants. Lean Giants. Saints in a pick 'em. I bet the Saints. This line's already moved up to like 3. We're gonna have what, another backup quarterback, Wofford out here for the Rams, and going back to the regular season. Well, we're not going back to regular season, but we were talking about the Rams in August. I said, dude, Stafford had something wrong with his elbow. Didn't play right. We had the Bills in week 1. We faded Rams a few times. Give me the Saints here, believe it or not. Got the Saints. Bears +4 and a 48.5. Again, this is down to a 3 and it's up to a 49. Actually, there are 50 out there. I would lean Bears. They can score a little bit. They can score. And we know Falcons one of the worst defenses in the league. Did not bet this one though. Did not bet it early. Raiders. I'm looking at right now a live line of basically a consensus 3 all over the place. A 3 and 42. This is 4 o'clock action. I did grab the under. I got a 43.5 at one spot here, but it's come down. Under Raiders. Again, coaching change perhaps this week. There should be. Denver, still no offense. Does this game really want to, how can you get a side in this? Denver. Denver's the way to go, I guess. Markel's back in the Ravens first half against the Panthers. Listen, you're laying double digits like that, you're going to, only way to get it. Only way to do it, I think. If Eagles lose outright, don't cover Washington, I'm backing them against the Colts. Yeah, I like Washington tomorrow. I got Washington in 11. We'll see how it goes. And again, I just I'm going to take the big points there. No rhyme or reason. I think the Washington defense isn't as bad. And I know there's a lot of hype on Mike Kennedy, like people hate him. I don't know. I think he's an upgrade over what they had, I think. Whether they call him like, oh, he's feisty or whatever. I don't know. He's a guy looking to stay in the league, so he's going to go out and try to make plays. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Dallas, Minnesota, 2.5. This line hasn't moved. This was a 2.5 before Dallas blew their lead. It was a 2.5. Even Minnesota coming back and winning their game. Nothing's changed on this number whatsoever. And I'm just going to double check that because we're getting a live line here. Should be coming up shortly on the second half. Let's see what we get here. I'm sorry. Am I seeing a 7.5 and a 23.5? Pretty much consensus across the board. Niners minus 7.5 and a 23.5. So that tells me we're getting. What is this game going? I'm guessing final of 27-20, something along those lines. That's what we're looking at here with a 23 total. I mean, I like the Niners. I like the Niners. 7.5. And again, I haven't watched one bit of this game, so I don't know how it's looked. I was doing college basketball for tomorrow, NFL, college football. I haven't watched 2 seconds of this game. 16-10 here. So we figure it's going to be the Niners scoring, what again, 17? And Chargers putting up a touchdown? 3? I don't know. I would take San Fran minus a 7.5. That'd be my play. And they don't want to move it here. I see a minus 30 at one book right now. Minus 130. Yeesh. Dallas, Minnesota. No live movement since this game closed. I'm still seeing basically 2s across. I do see a couple 1s out there in Dallas land. So I grabbed Dallas at a minus 103 today. That was obviously before anything happened, but Cincy and the Steelers. 5.5, 42.5 this afternoon, and currently sitting at a 5 and a 42. So again, not too much movement here on this one. A little point, I guess. Oh, the Steelers off a bye week scored a win. Here comes Cincy. Again, these dead 5s. I want to say favorite, but part of me wants to take the home dog. I don't like Kenny Pickett. Pick INT. Pick int. You know, that's what I call this kid. I got nothing for you. Sunday night, though, KC and the Chargers. This was a 6. I saw a 5.5 out there, and I thought about taking Kansas City at a 5.5 at one book. Most places do have it at 6, 6.5, 7. I like Kansas City only cause what are we going to do? We're going to see it, and I say this all the time. Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. Everybody's watching the game. Casual fans, heavy fans, peers that you watch, you know, they're watching you play. So they're seeing a dogfight. They're seeing you win. Chargers win this game. Maybe the line comes down a little bit. Chargers lose, maybe it goes up. I like Kansas City. It's just that simple. I'll take the best number I get in Kansas City right now. We'll see how it rolls out. See what happens. Rest fluid, no call, Buffalo catch, horrible. You have to review that. I didn't see it. Don't know. Corey Jones is checking in. What do you say, buddy? Bears or Cowboys next week. I want to come back on the Bears. I came on them today. Why wouldn't I? Like them against Miami. You think Ski's coming back against the Vikings? I don't know if Zeke's coming back. Does it matter? I mean, Pollard's pretty good. Here's the thing. Can you make a stop on 4th and whatever? You don't allow a 45-yard touchdown. I don't even mind them going for it in overtime. You go, here's the thing. What are you going to kick the field goal? Maybe you make the field goal. That's great. You're up 3. You don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to? How many times have you seen Aaron Rodgers walk down the field and score a touchdown? That's fine. The play call's stupid. If you're going to do that, no play action. I don't know. Could have been a better play call. I don't think Zeke's matters. But should the weekend better? I know you just for them, but should the weekend better wait a little longer to place bets? Kev, it all depends on your preference. Me, it's not like you're getting down huge amounts of money on a Sunday NFL for week 11 or college football for that matter. Little increments, a couple $100 across the board. It's not like you're moving 10 dimes here. I like to get a little bit just cause I want to see and it affects how I go. I want to see how I'm doing. Are my numbers good? If you have the bankroll, do it. Put a little bit on it. It's not going to hurt you. You have to have the bankroll in anything. Do you have that discipline? And again, it's smaller bets. It's not like huge sums of money. You're not going to be able to get down huge sums of money on openers. Good luck with that. Let me know when you guys are taking huge sums on these openers. But again, I bet the openers just because I come up what number I think it should be, or situational spots. Kev, I don't know if you watched before. I like certain spots. Like, all right, this is happening here. I think this is going to happen. Boom, bam, bing. I think the line's going to go this way because of what I think's going to happen when we bet early games. It's always good to get down on a better number. Does it always win? No. I mean, I had some good numbers. I lost today. I mean, I had bad numbers. I had the Bills minus 9.5. How'd that look? That looks like a terrible bet. It looked like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You got to be able to move a little bit. You got to be flexible. You get a bad number, you're going to come in with a middle. Come in with a middle. You could lot bet out of your way too. So it's really bankroll that you have. Your discipline. Can you, if you make a mistake and line goes the other way, what are you going to do? You say, all right, I got a bad number. I'm going to swallow my 150, 300, 500, whatever you got rolling on it, and move on. Niners go wing tonight. Next week at Chargers money line. Cards money line Monday night. Well, we'll get to that Monday night game right now because we have actually. Here it is. Niners, Arizona. This game is in Mexico. It is a 6. Actually, I see 7.5s now. It's a 7.5. Obviously, now, you mentioned taking Cardinals money line. Are you taking Cardinals money line with Colt McCoy quarterbacking? I don't know if I'm down with that. I don't know. That's not really where I'm running to put my money on Colt McCoy money line versus you're either going to get a Niner team that edges out a win, and they're going to be like, "Ooh, we can't have that." I got a division rival on deck. This is the one they might eke out or flat out lose. You got a rival on deck. That's where you want to focus your attention. I can't take Arizona. I'd say get Niners now because I think it'll only go up again 6.5. Or you're going to sit and wait. You think Kyler Murray comes back from his hammy? Like that Rams game. On the Rams, what am I doing? We're gonna rush back Stats Padford from his concussion. What are you playing for? What do the Rams have? I mean, what do they got? 3 wins? 4 wins? I mean, where's this team going? I'm pretty sure you still got Stafford for another year, right? I mean, I don't know the guy's contract. That being said, are they? I don't think they're going to win this division. I mean, they got a lot of. I think they need a lot. They got some work to do here, and they're going to need a little help to get there. Right? What are these guys? 3-6. I mean, say they win this one. New Orleans 4-6 at Kansas City. They win in that one. 4-7. Home versus Seattle. Maybe. I don't know. Seattle's they play defense. They play all right. I'll give them a win in Vegas. That's 6 wins. At Green Bay. No. Home versus Denver. Maybe. At Chargers, which is a home game. I don't know. That's at Seattle. This is like what? It ain't. Why are they rushing? I don't get it for the Rams. I mean, the Niners are in a spot. I like the Niners. I mean, it's Colt McCoy quarterbacking. That's why, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's out. Then again, these lines also said last week that Josh Allen was playing because it was a 9.5. Then it went to a 7. Then it went to a 3. Then back up to a 6. Now, King D, have a good one. I'm about to wrap it up anyway. So that's it for the look at lines. Again, 7.5 with this 9. Look at this. I see an 8.5 offshore here. 5 dimes got 8.5 on this game. Halftime. Yikes. All right, there you have it. I don't know. I would say I like the Niners second half. I got the Niners. I want to see them win. So we're out of here. Cole McCoy beat the Niners last year as well. I understand that. I like the Niners, Eric. I said when they had Trey Lance in there, I thought they made a mistake. As soon as Jimmy got in there, you saw the Super Bowl odds drop. Why? Because Jimmy Garoppolo is a winner. He took them to the Super Bowl. The problem is the coach sucks. He blew the Super Bowl in Atlanta. He blew the Super Bowl versus Kansas City. He blew the championship game. You want to blame Garoppolo for throwing an interception against the Rams championship game? The defense blew the game. You're up double digits in the Super Bowl versus Kansas City. What happened there? That's Garoppolo's fault the defense allows all those points? It's the coach. 28-3 Atlanta. Same coach there. Same coach up 10 in the fourth quarter of a Super Bowl. Same coach up again in a championship game in the fourth quarter. Is it really the players? I don't think so. I don't care about that. This Garoppolo team, it's better than the Cardinals. I mean, I get last year. I understand. Good. Add that to. I got a revenge angle working for me. No way I'm betting Cole McCoy. Nope. I got a Niner future. They're winning. It's them or the Eagles, and I think I'll lean a little bit to the Eagles. To the Niners. A little more experienced. Although again, the Niner coach I don't like. Tim Rose in the house. Welcome. Actually, you're saying good morning. I'm saying good night. We're out of here. Midday Money tomorrow for newer folks. Put your notification bell on. We'll talk more tomorrow. Again, short schedule. We got a couple hockey, not a lot to talk about, but come in. We'll see you in a Midday Money show. Out of here. Thanks for watching.